What's up, guys? Thank you for checking out the Pixel Lab. I'm very excited today to share with you our new product called Pipes Generator. And this is a generator that is created by my friend Peter Holwig, and he's another guy from the Netherlands. And Peter made this phenomenal rig, which I'm going to demo for you really quick. Before I get any farther, I want to let you know that you do need the full Cinema4D studio version. This is not going to work in broadcast because it uses the character object. So make sure you have the full studio version if you're going to buy this. When you download the product, you're going to have a README, and in the README it'll show you exactly where to install everything, but I'll just go ahead and walk you through it. This is a little bit different than the normal lib4ds. So we're going to go to Maxon and go to your version into the library, and normally we put things in the browser, but for this we're going to put it in the characters folder. So what you're going to do is drag the pipe generator Cinema4D file over there. We got to authenticate. All right, and now we have a text folder, and that one needs to go to a different location. If you backtrack to your main Cinema4D folder, on the bottom there's a little text folder, and we need to drag this text folder inside of that text folder, and then we'll authenticate that. Now that we have everything installed, we can jump over to Cinema4D. The way that we're going to access the pipes generator is in character dropdown, and then click on the character object. And under the templates, if we twirl that down, you can see that we have a pipes generator now. Let's go and click on that. And nothing happens right away except for you get this arrow. That's because we need to hit the root button. Go ahead and hit that, and you can see that we have our first component in place and we are ready to roll. Now comes the fun part. If we click on that root, we have all of these different component objects. And the way that this generator works is you basically just pick what piece you want to build next, and in one click it's going to build it for you. So we're going to go ahead and make a straight piece. Now, if you ever want to change or modify these different elements, so if we have the straight piece selected, you can go to the Adjust tab, and you'll notice that we have these little dots at the ends. If you click on that, you can actually move the length of this pipe. So we'll go ahead and make this a little bit shorter, say that we want something like that. And then if you want to go back to your building, click on that last piece and go to the Build tab, and now you can get back to your components. So basically, this is just a building block system where you pick what you want next and then you add it. So it's a lot of fun. You can just start adding things and messing around with them. So we do have mixed tanks, which are the big old tanks at the ends. Don't use those unless you want to finish off your rig. Besides that, we just have a ton of different options. So we added a pressure pump. Let's go ahead and add another straight piece. We can start adding some elbows. Maybe we want to loop it back on itself a little bit. We can start adding them to the side like this. Just like that, we're able to create really fast rigs, and it's a ton of fun too. So you can see just adding all these different pieces. You can add T-intersections, you can add butterfly valves. And like I said, if you want to move that around, just go to the Adjust tab. You can slide that down the pipe, put it down there. And then we'll go back to our T, go back to our Build tab, and we'll keep on building this direction. So it's really, really easy to mess around with. Everything's very customizable. We have tons of different options for components. You can see that we added a little breather. We'll go to our Adjust, and we'll put that wherever the heck we want it. So we have this little additional component here. So if you don't like the way this is going, go ahead and just start deleting things and backtracking up the chain. So we'll go back to, say, this straight piece. Let's say that we want to adjust it. We'll click the end, move it over, go ahead and go back to our build, and now we can start adding some more elbows and say that we want to head in the other direction. So there you go, easy as that. We add another straight piece, head in this direction, and we'll add some stop valves. You know, you can just keep on clicking on this stuff forever. It's tons of fun. And you'll be able to create some really quick custom piping features. This will help with modeling different things. You can add some details to your models, to industrial scenes, to steampunk stuff, whatever you want. One last thing, if we hit render, let's say that we wanted these pipes to have a different texture. It's really easy to do that too. Just go to some materials. I'll go to our material pack and go to a metal. Let's say that we wanted to use chrome. We'll add the chrome, and all you have to do is hit Option and drag it on top of that red, let go, and now you have chrome on there, which will be nice and reflective. So it's really easy to work with that way too. Just replace the texture, and there you go. That is the pipe generator. I hope that you pick it up and play around with it. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really, really handy product. So thank you for your support at the Pixel Lab. Your support means that we can keep cranking out these great products and free stuff as well. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next time.